A very good morning to my dear students and welcome to our social science class. So today we are going to learn a new chapter from geography, that is chapter number 4, known as maps. Okay, so today we are going to study about maps, its uses and various types of maps which are useful in various types of criterias, and also we'll know that what are the components of important components of map. So let's start our class. So first of all, let us know what is a map. So a map is a representation or a drawing of the earth's surface or a part of it drawn on a flat surface according to the scale. Now there are various type of maps, right? Political maps, physical maps. You have seen, like in class 6 we used to plot the map. Now when you bring a map from shop, you see that there are certain representation of the places like Assam, then Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka. So those areas which are drawn, although these areas are very large, right? Their measurement cannot be drawn exactly on the map, but there are some representation of some areas, the boundaries. So in a map we can draw those areas and to represent the earth surface. Okay, we can draw continents, we can draw cities, we can draw countries, mountains, trees, forests, etc. So it's some representation or a drawing of the earth surface. So basically we human being lives on the earth surface. So whatever is there in the earth surface can be represented in the map, like the what is the amount of water which is covered by earth. And also we can draw your, even we can sketch a school, we can even plan a destination with the help of a map. Even nowadays in our phone, in an Android phone or even in Apple phone, there are icon and there are some apps from which we can find out the destination very clearly. Now technology has made us so much easy for us. So now we don't have to take a long map in our hand and find the places. We can just click on the destination. We can just write the destination. For example, I want to go from Narangi to Adabari. So I don't know the route, I am new here. So what I can do, I can either write the destination name out there and click, and of course the direction will be displayed to me. So maps are the representation of the earth surface, which helps us in knowing various places, in going to various places according to the scales. Now there are various uses of maps. The first one is it shows a small area and a few facts. Okay, so even we can there are maps of Assam where the places are shown very minutely, right? And even facts are been shown in the map. So map may contains as many as fact as a book known as atlas, and when you combined many more maps together, it forms an atlas. And in atlas you can find different areas of map, like they are given specifically, they are given about continents like Asia, right? America, Australia, all those continents are being given very properly. Now maps provide more information than a globe. Now why they provide more information than a globe is because maps are more clearer, more factual than a globe, because although globes also represent our earth surface, but the map, when we use map, it's easier for us to reach the destination rather than globe. Okay, because in map even roads can be observed, roads can be seen and can be identified. Okay, now there are different type of maps. Let us know what are the types of maps available. Now physical maps are those maps which shows natural features of the earth, like mountain, plateaus, plains, rivers, ocean, etc. are called physical or relief map. So if I want to locate the mountain of a particular country, so I'll be needing physical map. It will help me to locate the mountain or plateaus of a country. Okay, then we have political map. Maps showing cities, towns and village and different countries and states of the world with their boundaries are called political map. Now political map already we have used in class 6, right, where names are being written, the areas are being divided, the boundaries are there. Okay, so in terms of locating some places in history, we use political map. Then we have thematic map. Now some maps focuses on specific information such as roads map, rainfall maps, maps showing distribution of forest, industries, etc. are known as thematic map. So these are the three types of maps which are available and which will help us to locate the river, plateaus, plains, densities, towns, and also rainfall, distribution of forest, industries, etc. Now I have given few pictures. See this, I have given this picture to show you that how the physical map of Assam looks. So you can see the physical features of the map, right, of Assam. You can see here about the states. Out here you might not be able to see the boundaries of other areas, but you will able to see Assam in more prominent way. You can see here Brahmaputra is shown, Nagaon Plain, Chachar Plain, South Brahmaputra hills. Then even the river is being shown with the gray color symbol. So this is how the physical map looks. It's very clear, it's very prominent. It shows the mountain valleys, plateaus in which areas mountains are there, and you can see according to distance, right? See, it's given, the meter is given, so according to meter we can rectify that what is the altitude of a particular place. Then we have the political map out here again of Assam. So in political map you might see the difference. You see the physical map out here, the boundaries aren't marked because although we live in northeast, but there are certain boundaries, right? So in physical map of Assam there are no such boundaries which are being given here, but in the political map of Assam you can see the boundaries. Let's just see, Jorhat is being marked, Golaghat is being marked, Morigaon, Nagaon, Nolbari, then Bongaigaon, Chirang, Baksa, everything is being marked properly. Okay, so these are the maps which shows us towns, cities and boundaries of state, continents, etc. I have just given a sample. You can also see the entire world map or entire political map of the world and also India. Okay, just go through it. You can also find it in the Google. Okay, then this one is our thematic map. So you can see here the annual rainfall map. Okay, so you can see there are some centimeters given according to the places, right? The red color shows the rainfall between 800 to 1000. So there are some places which are marked with red color. Then we have 400 to 800 centimeter rainfall which are also in this particular map. So this type of maps are known as thematic maps, okay, which are useful in locating the annual rainfall of a particular place, then forest areas, roads, etc. Now there are different components of map like distance, directions and symbols. Today we are going to learn about the distance. Okay, so already you know what is distance. When you book a Uber, right? When you book a Uber from your place to a destination, they will show a certain destination point, okay, with red color. Although the in app whatever distance we see might not be exact distance which we need to travel. It is just a representation. Even Uber, when the app was being made, they actually made the screen such a way that so that they can be represented because they know the real distance of the place. Now in a small phone the entire distance cannot be portrayed or it cannot be represented. So that is why distance are actually to show the distance of one place from another. Maps are being also used, but the thing is they are being used in some scales. Okay, the scales are very important in actually defining the directions where you know the actual centimeter or actual distance, and you try to represent it in a minimal level of centimeters. So maps are drawing which reduces the entire world or a part of it to fit on a sheet of paper. For example, this is a sheet of paper, okay? Although the world cannot be represented out here, but with the help of certain scales, we can draw the map. We can see in which places the cities, the towns, and the villages are located, okay? So this reduction is done carefully so that the distance between the places is real. Now we can only plot and we can only reduce the distance if we know the real kilometers. We can only plot when we know the actual distance. So it can only be possible when a small distance on paper represents a large distance, and this can be used with the help of scale. Okay, so scale is the ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on the map. Okay, so you can see here 1 centimeter in a map represents 1 kilometer. Now there are two type of maps based upon the scale: large scale map and small scale map. So you can see here I have given the picture. So when a small area like our village or town is to be shown on a paper, then we use large scale map. For example, 5 centimeter on the map shows 500 centimeter on the ground. So this is the this is the proportion which is being used, that is 5 centimeter in a map. For example, this much will represent what you have a scale. So wait, so for example, this is a 5 centimeter. So 5 centimeter in a map will represent 500 centimeter on the ground. Okay, so when you want to locate a small area like the village, towns, or cities, then these large maps are being used. Even Guwahati have got the large scale maps. Then we have small scale map. So when large areas like continents or countries are to be shown on a paper, then we use small scale map. For example, 5 centimeter on the map shows 500 kilometer of the ground. So basically these small scale maps are used to see the areas like continents or countries where 5 centimeter represents the 500 kilometer on the ground. Okay, so students, this is all for today's class. So we are we have discussed about maps, definition of map, then the uses of map. We came to know about the types of map, that is physical, political, and thematic map. And we also came to know about the components of map. One of the components is distance, and distance is actually marked by the scale. Under scale we have large scale map and the small scale map. So tomorrow we are going to study about the other components of map, that is your directions and symbols. So for today, let's wind up our class. Thank you, have a nice day, and God bless you.